I like to be original to who I am. I like to share my own voice instead of trying to shift to other people's things. I'm Josh. I'm an actor, an online digital content creator, and a musician. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm one of the few that can say I'm a native Atlantan. I was born and raised here and continue to live here. I went to college at Georgia State University where I studied marketing. And while I was studying marketing, I also decided to start a YouTube channel with my brother. I didn't think they would coincide, but marketing really helped with understanding what it means to sell yourself as a brand and to put a personality on our YouTube channel. Growing up in our household was actually very different from most Asian Americans. I think a lot of Asian Americans had that kind of like tiger academic parents who wanted them to be scientists or doctors. But my parents were very supportive of what we wanted to do. My mom was actually a musician. She was a piano major, concert pianist, and my dad was in the choir at church. Music was something that was always supported in the household. So I was very fortunate in that sense. We were able to kind of foster those hobbies and really develop them. My parents wouldn't be like, stop playing the piano, you have to go doing this, or stop playing the guitar. They'd be like, hey, make sure you get your homework done, but you can do this if you know you have time. It was hard for me to kind of sit and study, and academics was always trouble for me. I saw my Asian friends, they were always like in their IB classes, and I was in these just like regular college prep classes, and it's like, what's going on? Like, what makes me so different? I didn't understand why I was so different. Everyone expected me to be good at math or good at science, but I never was. Looking back, it really did affect me in a sense that I was afraid to be myself. I was afraid to embrace my Asian culture. So I think every Asian American, especially that grew up in a place where that Asians weren't prominent, they always went through a phase where like, I don't want to be Asian. Like, I want to be a punk rock kid. When I would go home, I just get so frustrated. I was able to really have an outlet with my music. I really enjoyed, performing. So I think in the back of my head, I always knew growing up that I wasn't quite the typical academic Asian. And I just felt so weird about that because that's what society wanted me to be. Because I had parents who just really supported me in the arts, they let me express myself in that way. It all started with my brother and myself starting a YouTube channel for my grandma. So my mom was like, hey, my grandma wants to see you guys sing, so why don't you put some videos on and I can send her the links? And through that, people found our YouTube channel and were like, what? Who are these random people commenting? And that's when we discovered the world of YouTube. After doing that for a while, we decided to move to California. And that's when we met an amazing community of other YouTubers and Asian American content creators. We did this show called Internet Icon and got a lot of eyes on our channel, and I had opportunities to act in some of my friends' projects. And I just fell in love with it. I was like, man, I love being on set. I love the whole process, working with a crew and being on this team to create something together, like one vision. That was amazing to me. So I decided to move back to Atlanta where there's kind of a growing industry, and decided to take classes, and I have an agent now and I'm auditioning, and I am hoping to continue to create as an actor. There are a lot of influences in my life. My parents have influenced me in a huge way in that they don't make excuses. I look to them to remind me that you just gotta work hard. You just gotta do it, grind in whatever you're doing, and do the best you can and be good to people.